Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Taylor Life Coach checking in. I got a quick word for y'all today while I'm driving. I'm driving, so y'all know this coming from the heart, because most people probably ain't gonna be able to drive and still be locked in. It's just a message that God placed on my heart. So listen. We do have a real life enemy out here, y'all, but a lot of times we give credit. We give too much power to the enemy. We really do. A lot of times, it don't even be the enemy attacking us. But we give the enemy too much power. And the devil don't got no power over us. He don't. It's all an illusion. The devil doesn't have no power. He has zero power whatsoever. He only has the power that you give him. The power is within you. The true power is within you. So you saying, I do this a lot too, and God getting on me about it, and he's still, helping me, which is why I'm coming on here, guiding you, helping you, because, I'm not no guru, I'm on this journey just like you are, but I'm able to, guide and teach and lead, from the level that I'm at. So a lot of times we say, the enemy been doing this, the enemy been doing that, like, and a lot of times it's you. You got to look within. The enemy won't even messing with you, bro. The enemy won't even messing with you, but being that you said that it was the enemy, you giving him credit. You're giving him too much credit. Now the enemy like, okay, well, I'm gonna take credit for it. And now you inviting him in, you giving him more room to come in and to attack you. It's just facts. Don't focus on the enemy. Study your enemy. Make sure you study the enemy, because he studies you. He studies you. So make sure you study your enemy. It's good to know your enemy, because you ain't gonna go to war with somebody and you don't study your enemy. You gotta study them so you can know them, because the enemy, he will come and attack, but when you resist, he will flee. But he gonna attack when you're vulnerable. So you gotta know your enemy, because he knows you. The enemy should know you more than you know yourself. Okay? So you got to know yourself more than he know you. And you got to make sure you know the enemy. But don't focus on the enemy. It's good to know him. And don't focus on him. Focus on God. Okay? Focus on God. The true power is within you. The true power is within you. Stop giving the enemy so much power. Because when we do that, we give up the power that we have and giving it more to the enemy. Okay? The enemy this, the enemy that. A lot of times it's you. Now what I mean by that is, listen, one of my mentors told me, they said, when you externalize the internal enemy, there's no external enemy. Let's go deeper. So we have different spirits. We got the spirit of jealousy. We got the spirit of greed, lust, Jezebel, all these different type of spirits. But these can be, external, spirits and other people as well, who the devil, he roams through different people in the atmosphere to try to get to people. But also these spirits, these demons also are within you. So there's a lot of inner work that we have to do as human beings that we don't like to do. We don't like to go within and look within and go in that quiet place and work on yourself. It's them intangible wins. And then once you get them intangible wins, you will get the external wins. So you gotta be able to work on yourself, work on your inner spirit man. Conquer and slay them inner demons that's within you. Them silent struggles and battles that you be dealing with, that nobody sees, that nobody can hear. We human. We gonna go through them. And it all starts from seeds that we plant ourselves within. And then we give room for the devil to come in to attack us. And now we are attached to these spirits within us. We got these demons within us. So we got to focus on ourselves within. And once we externalize that internal enemy, there is really no external enemy, because we have an external fight, with the enemy, meaning that enemy that was within, you externalized it. You worked on yourself and you externalized that. So it's not within you no more. Meaning your thoughts that you have, things that was passed down from you from childhood, your certain belief system that the enemy lied to you, or your grandparents, your ancestors, and it was passed down to you, which is all lies, to keep you away from God's destiny that he has for you, which is a stronghold. A stronghold is something that keeps you away from God. So it's a big, strong, fortified wall. And on one side of the wall is nothing but lies, limitations, false narratives, insecurities, things that's not true. And on the other side is God and your destiny, your fate. And these strongholds are there in your mind. They're chains that are just there, keeping you away from God. They're meant there to keep you away from God. A stronghold is something, it's a lie that you believe for so long in your mind that you begin to think is true, and it begins to be a stronghold, and it keeps you away from God and the destiny he has for your life. Life is a game, but once you figure out the game, it's easy. Life is a game. You got to play it as such. You got to know the rules to the game. You got to know the rules to the game. Because before I knew the game, I was getting played. I ain't gonna lie. I was getting played. I got a good heart, and you got a good heart too that's looking on this camera. And you probably been getting played a lot. You probably been just going through heartbreak after heartbreak. You probably been, your finances might not be looking right. You feel like you're running in circles. You take one step forward, and it's like you taking 5 steps back. It's like you can never get ahead, because you got to learn the game. Life is a game. Once you learn the rules to the game, you can be all right. Not saying that you ain't gonna ever go through nothing, but once you open the playbook, you can be straight. It ain't easy. It's a journey. But if you want to make it, if you want to get to the top, if you want to be in that 1%, you got to do what the 1% ain't doing. You got to stop doing what the world is doing. If you want to be successful, you got to look at what they doing, and you got to do the opposite. You got to do the opposite of what they doing. We on this life journey together, y'all. And I just want to see y'all make it. I just want to see y'all win. You feel me? But hey, this Tater Life Coach, man. This is my message for today. I'm on the road. I hope y'all stay blessed. Stay motivated.